maybe right now your season is in the wilderness, meaning God's preparing you for something. Same with like we see the training room is like, I don't see bodybuilding as like the end all be all. It is the training ground for other things that it's preparing me for in life. Right. So like speak to that a little
Yeah.
bit, Devon. Speak to that. Because I think it's
So there's a,
important.
I remember what I brought up was there's a song I heard and it said my priorities are mixed up. I talk about you more than I talk with you. And a lot of people get this misconception because doing the ministry part is a good thing. But God always calls us to greater because the harvest is great and the laborers are few. So he needs us to constantly be trying to get deeper with him so that he can use us to the next level of things, not to take us away from what we were doing prior, but to expand us into more. And a lot of
Yeah.
people get caught up in the do good of, oh, well, I'm doing what I've been faithful with what you've already given me. But we talk about the lots a lot that were given to the servants, right? But you need to multiply that. In order to do that, there's a season of planting, right? Of tilling the land and then planting. And then usually there's some kind of rainfall, so storm, so that we can then have a harvest season. So we all have to tap into God's processes, right? Most of us find ourselves in the wilderness more so than we do out on the field. And that is intentional because without God's authority and power, you're actually susceptible to being harmed and you're vulnerable.
Yeah.
We talked about this. You mentioned bodybuilding.